Today, I'm going to show you how to make your fitness business more inclusive, diverse, and accessible so you can have a more powerful impact on your community. Let's go. Hey, I'm Daniel, and welcome to Uscreen Health and Fitness, where we help fitness business owners grow their audience and make more money online. Let's face it, the online health and fitness industry lacks diversity. It's filled with cookie-cutter influencers who all look strikingly similar: young, buff, white, and middle to upper class. They buy the same expensive training gear and record their sessions in luxurious surroundings. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with being this kind of role model, and watching videos like this can be aspirational. But it's important to remember that this might not represent your audience very well. What might spark inspiration for some might be demotivating and even excluding for others. One of the reasons people turn to online fitness platforms is because they don't feel comfortable in traditional studios and gyms. They want to train in an accessible environment. On top of that, it's important to remember that over a quarter of Americans are non-white, 48% of 6 to 21-year-olds are non-white, 40% of Americans struggle with a chronic disease, and 20% of people in the US under 65 have some sort of disability. These are all people who can benefit from online fitness platforms, not just because of their demographics, but because the future of fitness is online. However, these groups don't fit into the #Fitspiration life that's often curated online. They also lack representation in fitness marketing, but you have the power to change that. In the rest of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make your fitness business more inclusive, diverse, and accessible for your audience. Let's go. The first step is to make your website accessible. This means it should be easy for people to read, access, and use the material you upload. Now, don't worry, you don't need to be a master coder to make your website accessible. It's a pretty simple process and will only take a few tweaks to get your site to a good place. You can make the images on your website accessible for the visually impaired by adding alt text and captions to your images. This makes them readable by screen reading software.
Mark Sutton hands on a MacBook Pro image.
So the first one is well described and uses an alt tag
You are currently on it.
to describe what that graphic is all about. Now we go to the next graphic,
Reader 042116.jpg.
much less useful.
It's also helpful to use a wide range of colors on your website, especially when you're trying to convey important information. For your website's videos and content, you should create transcripts of each video that your customers can download and ensure your videos have subtitles or closed captions. You can either do this yourself or use a third-party tool like rev.com. You can also get $15 off your first transcription if you use the link in the description below. The next step is to level up your approach in marketing. The simplest way to do this is to examine your website's visuals and social media content. Honestly review whether you're actively using materials that include people of different colors, shapes, and abilities. If not, it's probably time to add some. A great example of this is MS Fitness. Take a look at how they include multiple sclerosis sufferers who accurately represent their audience alongside their able-bodied instructors. You can also look at the copywriting you use on your website. Do the words and phrases you use include or exclude people in your target audience? For example, could you make your site more inclusive by using gender-neutral pronouns or referring to your customers directly as you? Your video content can be made more inclusive by providing content for different age groups, ability groups, equipment access, and living spaces. Making sure content like this is clearly tagged and categorized on your website can help your audience feel better catered to. Like, if you have a series of workouts that would be okay for elderly people to participate in, you could create a category for them on your platform. You'll need to make this decision based on your brand and product offering. If you focus on acrobatic training that requires specific safety equipment, well, this might not apply to your customers' needs. If you do your best to ensure your website, video content, and marketing materials represent the audience you're trying to serve, and you make considerations for their needs, you'll be well on your way to creating an inclusive online fitness platform. If you have any questions on how to do this in your business, please leave me a comment below saying, "Help me be more inclusive," and we'll personally get back to you. If you found this video helpful, would you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.